Clouds are jealous knowing they found something so heavenly, higher than ecstasy. When you're next to me, oh my gosh. I am so sorry I am late today. To be honest, I want to wash my hands, but basically what happened was, and the reason why I'm late is because I was fixing my sister's Switch Lite. It actually stopped reading games. So I really didn't want to like leave her hanging because when she's a very nervous person, like in general. So I knew she was like really trusting me with that Switch and I wanted it to work. So I had like ordered the parts came in and I was like, okay, yeah. And then I got the part and then it didn't work the first time I did it. Like it just straight up didn't work. So what didn't work was the game card reader. And hi, Stabby. And so I bought a replacement game card reader, and then I put swapped it, and it still didn't work. And then when I say swap it, it's not as easy as just put it in. You have to like remove like it feels like 40,000 screws. I think it's like you have to remove 4 on the there, and then there's 2 more, so it's like 4, 6, 8. So 8 just to take the shell off. And then it's like 4 more to remove the back plating. Because underneath the cover, there's a back plating too. But that's not it, because then you have to remove you have to remove this flex cable that's over the battery so that, it doesn't like accidentally electrocute you. Well, I don't think it would be like terrible, but then so I had to remove that, and then I had to remove a second flex cable, which is underneath another whole other cable, so that was kind of tricky. So I removed that, and then that is where the game card reader is. So I took that out, and then the game card reader is right connected to the headphone jack. So I had to remove the headphone jack, and that headphone jack is terrible. It makes me so angry. And hello, Digon. Digon sounds like Digon Alley, like Harry Potter. Um, so I had to remove the headphone jack, and on the headphone jack, just the jack itself, there's 4 screws there, and there's 3 on the the game card reader. So that was terrible. Like that made me sick. So then I put it in, and then I replaced, or I put the old headphone jack on the new game card reader because only the game card reader was broken. So I was like, okay, let me just put the headphone jack back in, and then it didn't work. And when I tell you I was stunned, I was upset because like that was a brand new piece. So I was like, what? Like I paid money for that game card reader. So I was like, okay, whatever. So then I took out all of those screws, and then I switched out the game card reader again because I was like, maybe I put the old one instead of the new one, and then it still didn't work. So then I had to take it apart again a third time, and then I removed the headphone jack because I was like, maybe the headphone jack is the problem. Newsflash, it was the problem. So after I removed the headphone jack, I put everything back, and then the buttons fell out. Oh, it triggered me. I was so angry. I was like, why did the buttons fall out? There was no reason for it to fall out. And then the buttons are like a plastic piece. And then the whole, like the actual, okay, so the way the buttons are, it's like I don't know what it's called, but it was like a little like board. And then that's where the actual buttons are. And then the plastic, there's a plastic so that you can like click it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to describe it, but there's like the clicky, then there's a silicone cover thingamajiggy, and then there's the actual button. Digon figured out who you are? Pleasure of technology. Hello. I have 2 suspicions. You're either Dime with a new name. Why is my hand here? Oh my gosh, what is this? So then I eventually had to like put the buttons back in. It was fine. It was horrible, but it was fine. And then that time it actually worked. So that was nice. And to pry that thing open is diabolical. When I tell you, phones are way easier, which is crazy because I literally have to sit there with like a hairdryer to like open it. But basically, oh my gosh, it was issue after issue. But it worked eventually, so we didn't have to pay, and we would have paid um if Nintendo, so we actually called Nintendo first, which is crazy, but they wanted basically the Switch that my sister has, it's like a limited Japan one, and they basically said, "Oh, we can't work on that," which is weird because it's the same device, it's just a different shell. And hello, Abby. Is the pain of harvest gone in your district? The pain of famine and locusts? Yes! I actually wanted to talk about that because I actually got a prompt and I thought to screenshot it. So I kind of wanted it to read it out. It said, the fallen god is driven off by the dazzling radiance once more. Retreating into the shadows, the locust plague has finally ended. Seraphiel falls at last, his shadow swept clean from the land. Radiance washes over Halia, freeing the city from a disastrous fate. So yes, everything is resolved. And I'm doing fantastic. And hi, Michael. I hope you're oh, I mean, you did say you're doing well. But I'm glad. My. So, when I tell you phones are easier to repair than the Switch, I mean it. Because I've repaired several phones, several of my own phones. Because when I say I'm a broke girly and I'd rather DIY anything, I'd rather DIY it. And let me tell you, phones are easier. But it wasn't terrible. Like, if you're not very technologically savvy, you can fix the Switch. I think there's more at risk with a phone. Because at least, okay, I'm not going to get into it because in what world do we need to talk about this? But, you know, it was a doozy. It was a doozy. So I guess in some ways it was easier to repair the Switch. I don't collect Funko Pop. I actually don't like the way their eyes are. I don't know, the eyes kind of freak me out. They remind me of bugs. But I like the bodies. I don't like the square. I prefer round, but not so round. I'm kind of picky. I won't even lie. For some reason, my own like channel isn't loading. Yeah, so that's why I'm late. We were repairing a Switch. And by we, I mean me. And hello, Yassine. Today we're playing AFK Journey. Yes. And I'm doing fantastic. So, Daigon, are you dying? And are you gonna take me to Daigon Alley? Just kidding. Something so heavenly, higher than ecstasy. But I'm doing wonderful, Fanger. Fanger reminds me of this Twitter post I saw. It was like, whatever you're next to is what you're weak against if you become a zombie. So you're fine against sunlight and garlic, but not the thing that's next to you. So I looked at what was next to me, and it was a knife. So I was like, you know what? I think everybody is weak to knives, so that's okay. Got 10th place in damage for once with one of these big event bosses. Ay, and second scoring radiance. Nice. I have no hope with those leaderboards. Like, yeah, it would be cool to see my name, but I really just don't think that's gonna happen. What's my name? What's my name? Say it louder. What's my name? What's my name? Feel the power. Okay. Okay, let me see if the tracking worked. Oh, goodness, my face. My face. Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast. Why is my head like this? Why is it sideways? Oh, am I sideways? Hold on, why is it like that? I'm not sideways, I don't think. And welcome in, Hairbringer. Nice to meet you. By my, I saw you came away. I thought I had to die to find something so out of the ordinary. You got me laying me down. Sanctuary. Staying drunk on your wine. At last, my love. I don't know why I don't know why it's I don't think my head is sideways. Now I'm kind of like paranoid at my own face. Wait, let me try to actually like click the button and recalibrate this. How do we do it? Shift R. Oh, okay. I think that worked. And hello, Ace. What? What? Tell me. Are you UJ? Staying drunk on your wine. At last, my wait. Let me. I get distracted easy. I'm sorry. Tongue out. Good. It works. At last, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off so discourteously. And I have loved you oh so long, delight. I forgot to do this. What? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. 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 Okay, let me focus. Oh my goodness. This is so much prettier than our version of this dress. Okay. Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so heavenly. The white TV comment section dude. Hey, thank you. Oh, I think I know. But I actually need to, now that you mentioned it, I need to check my comment section. Because somebody in the comments, was it you, Tyga? Who told me how to get a little gala hat. I want the gala hat. Higher than ecstasy. Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off so discourteously. And I have loved you oh so long, delighting in your company. Oh, Wilton's actually here. Let me actually respond. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if I should respond to Wilton here or in the comment section. I actually need to save it. Okay, I just have to remember the fallen punk of harvest is fallen punk. That's crazy, Wilden. My district just got finished depleting his health. Fantastic. With villains like him, I was starting to wonder who needs hypogeans. No, for real, because like, where did the hypogeans go? Like, I really thought that the hypogean would be like a twist, but that was not. It was never twisted. At least not yet. Did this ever finally get over in my district? I wonder if it is or not over in yours. Yes, it is over today. I'm waiting for us to find out. I'm actually gonna respond there too. Fallen punk is crazy. Higher than ecstasy. And it's in the wild-born tree. Okay. And do we need to do like some sort of motion over there? I'm sorry. Higher than ecstasy. All by my. And I saw your light. I thought I had to die to find something so out of the ordinary. You got me lame. I don't know why it doesn't show me every comment. Like, I just don't understand why it's comment blocking me. But yeah, luckily I made it to DC Cup level max now, and I have until Friday to get to the second stage deck. To think up a second stage deck. You don't want to run the whole competition with the same deck? Okay, so we have to go to the Wildborn tree. Like, I want to do it before I forget because your girl be forgetting all the time. Is it? I wanna have to die to find. It's not Sanskrit temple. Yes, here, right? Oh, I am already here. Is it like over here? Raffwood Grove over here. Gathering Circle. It's over here, right? I could be wrong, but. And hello, Kiwi! Kiwi! Send you a friend requesting game. Nice. Let me go do that. What's this game about? Is it an RPG? I don't know if it counts as an RPG. Role play game. I guess so. Yeah, because we're technically Merlin. Like we're Merlin in this story. We have amnesia. Imagine. So I actually have beef against the goddess Dura. What if she brainwashed us? She was the one who caused our amnesia. I don't think they could make me like Dura. I don't know. Like whenever I learn more about Dura, the more irritated I get about Dura. I kind of want to look at what is this? Oh, it's the same thing. They just repackaged it with a different picture. But I had to die to find something so out of the ordinary. You got me. Where is it? Okay, I have to like lock in because what happened? Staying drunk on your wine. Love. Dura's pretty though. Well, she is pretty. I will give her that. She is very pretty. I like her. But sometimes terrible people have the prettiest face. Sometimes psychopaths can be very charismatic. Because I have fundamental beef with Dura. I don't know, like, it's just weird. Like, it's weird. Like, I get that. I don't even need to go into it. I still think about what Forestro said before we sealed him. Exactly. I still, like, that's one of my biggest beefs with her. Because at least if we knew what he did wrong, then we could, like, justify it. Where is the tree? Is it the Gathering Circle? No. I feel like I got a lock in, but I have no idea where to go. So locking in is just looking. Spider Nest. Veil Watch Camp. I thought I had to. Primal Shrine. Going to bed. Don't go to bed. Just kidding. Okay. I guess we can do it another time and find the Gala. Let's go ahead and start the story. She and Gala need to fight the other fallen deities. Morgan helped hold the ground. Morgan is a real one. I think Morgan and Gala are the only two that I really trust in this. Okay, well, to be honest, I trust a lot of the Wildborn too. So like Corden, Modra, they're good. Morgan and Gala, of course they're good. Like, they didn't do anything wrong, and I want to give Morgan his flowers. He did not freak out at like any point. He didn't go like, oh my god. Like, even when he found out who Dora was, he had like a little bit of a moment. He was shocked, but like he wasn't like, how can I trust you if all you do is lie? You know, I feel like that's all the time in like media, but Morgan didn't do that. He was just like, okay. Like, he was cool with it for the most part. To know the lore of things here helps that if you play the OG AFK arena, but I don't even remember that far back. No, I don't remember that far back either. And I did play the OG because I used to play AFK arena because it was an AFK game, so I like enjoyed it. And when I was like stressed from like work or school or something like that, because I actually, looking back, I had a really ridiculous schedule because I used to take like 6 classes in college. Like, that's ridiculous. I took 6 classes and then I worked at the same time. So like that was, and I was in person 6 days. 6 days. Because I was like, you know what? I did 6 in high school, so I can do 6 in college. And to a degree, I was right, and I did it. But it was agony. So I was stressed a lot. And then AFK Arena is one of the games that I played to like chill out. Because it was so easy, and I could play a game without even like trying that hard. But I don't remember the story too much. I haven't gone back. But I kind of want to like log in again and see which heroes I have and what I lean towards. Because right now, I'm feeling more in love with the Graveborns than anything else. Because I don't like Dura. And I feel like Celestials are Dura's lackeys. Because they just love Dura unconditionally. And I have beef with Dura. But at least with Def, like, he at least gave... I'm assuming he was the one who brought the Graveborns back because Dura had an issue with bringing people back from the dead. But I'm assuming it was Def, but at least he like likes the people, especially with thinking about Damon and Shamira and Niru. Like, at least, and then he gave people like extra chances to live. Like, we haven't seen her here, but like Desiree, I understand why she went evil, because I would be evil too. I gotta ask Morgan, why hasn't Dura fallen like the other day? He said he's more chill and calm or something, regardless of having any followers. I feel like she's suspicious. Like, because now, in the future, Misarti, basically the goddess of staying in her own lane, is there. We have Dura, and I feel like everybody else is gone. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that kind of suspicious? That only Dura is there? Dura is confirmed there. I think it's cool that Gala is a master of time magic. Yes! And that Merlin meant so much to her, and that's why she wanted to specialize in time magic. And I'm so glad she did, because, like, we got to see her again because of that. And in our own time, higher than ecstasy, all by my. When I saw your light, I thought I had to. Okay. And now I finally did what I was supposed to do and put Twitch on my phone so that I could look at it. Back in your own time, you still remember the journey with Gala and wonder how she's doing now. Perhaps out of nostalgia, you go alone to the Sanskrit temple. You cast me off so discourteously, but Rebecca? I've loved you oh so long. I didn't expect to see you here in the Sanskrit temple.
Merlin? Why are you here again?
Because I can be. I wanted to visit Gala. It's been a while since I was here.
I knew it. If I knew you were coming, I would have dragged Entendre here with me.
Why? Where is Entendre?
She was called away by the Temple of Seers. There are strange sounds coming from the nearby valley.
You know, now that I think about it, I actually really like a lot of the Graveborn characters we've seen. Like, they've all been pretty solid, with the exception of, like, that one guy. Was it Orson? Who, of course, like, fell and became, like, I think it's called Primal Lord? I could be wrong, but, you know, like, there's, like, well, to be honest, okay, so the Maulers that are named, I like. I like generally all of the Maulers, except for Orson. But the Maulers in general, I don't like what they stand for, I think. And I also don't like Smokey and Murky, so maybe never mind. I take that back. Because I looked at, and hi Micah, because I looked at Satana and I was like, you know what? I vibe with Satana. I vibe with Entendre. I vibe with, like, a lot of the characters, but now that I'm thinking about it, some of the characters suck too. Like, Smokey. Is it Smokey? Is it Smokey or Murky? But one of them is, like, a deceitful person, like a business person, and they're only nice to Murky, I think. And Murky's cool. Murky's a baby. Did you watch ReZero? No, I didn't.
Oh, there she is. Entendre, look who's here.
Why do you look so pale? There may be trouble. Trouble, 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 trouble. How come you're here?
You look like you've seen a ghost. What's wrong, Entendre?
There are echoes coming out of the Grim Rift Vale.
Okay.
Louder and louder.
They were looking for the god of death. Morgan claims he's responsible for the earthquakes and storms taking lives. But how would that explain the friendly one we met that helped Valka and us? I have a feeling that AFK Journey is sort of like Mabby in that perspective matters. So, like, Morgan is all for humans. Well, okay. So now that I'm looking at it, Morgan in Mabby has the same name as Morgan in AFK Journey, so that could get confusing. Let's use Sikol as an example then. So Sikol believes in the formers. He loves them and cares for them. But if you look at it from another person's perspective, the formers are monsters, you know? So they harm humans. But Sikol is right in his eyes and also in the formers' lives. So Trana is bae. I don't care that she has eyes for Entendre. I'll allow it. She's still bae. To be fair, yeah. I like them both. Like Satrana and Entendre, they're both beautifully designed characters. They both have cool, like, backstories and abilities, I like them. I think they're kind of like example maulers. You know what I mean? Like they're pretty fire. But anyway, I gotta go take care and later. Yeah, have a good one. Tell me how your other decks go. Your second deck should be yummy. Imagine, you'll shock everyone. Antandra's skin is phenomenal. Which one? I don't think I've seen it. I didn't even know she had a skin. Don't really know much about this game, but the T sounds great. Oh yeah, it is. To be honest, I think I have unnecessary beef with one of the characters. Dura. I have issues with Dura. She's the goddess of life in AFK Journey, but it's weird because nobody knew her in the past, and she was so obsessed with killing all the other gods in the past, it makes me suspicious. Like, are you... And then she's like, oh, I value human life, blah, blah, blah. But then at the same time, when one of our allies, Perseus, was struck down, she smiled. She literally smiled. And then that's when the hunting goddess fell. She didn't actually fall until then. So it's like she got her way, so she was happy. So the death of one of our allies directly made her happy. Like, directly. And that shocks me. I have issues. I read the description and instantly thought of it. Oh, ReZero? Yummy isn't in Master Duel yet. It needs to be. Good night. See you next time, Emmy, if you're going to bed. What is the phenomenon? What veil is this?
The Grimrift Vale is located near the Temple of Seers. It's rarely visited by anyone.
All right, I'll look into it, Michael, because I don't think I've seen that on Tandra's skin.
A strange chorus of voices has echoed
I might have.
since its discovery. The moment you enter, you'll hear them. The elders fear the echoes may disturb the mind, so guards stand watch at the Vale's entrance. Everyone is told not to enter, not to investigate, and not to listen.
Interesting. And back to Dura. I'm sorry, this is the last thing I'm gonna mention today. But like, if she was so obsessed with life, then why is she also killing all these people? You know, like the gods and goddesses. You can argue like the hunting goddess did kill a bunch of people, but like, it's weird. And she doesn't bring people back because having Perseus back would have calmed the hunting goddess down. But she didn't do that. And then we know that people can come back from the dead because that's what the Graveborns did. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that like kind of suspicious? And to be fair, I like the God of Death far more because he was chill when we met them with Valka, you know? And he's chill. I believe that he brought back the Graveborn. If Dura brought back the Graveborn, that would have blown my mind. Because then how does she pick who gets to live and who doesn't? You know what I mean? And then at the same time, it's always the people who don't want to live on that live. So then that's an extra layer of like grief. Because like Ludovic, he didn't need to be brought back. He didn't want to be brought back. And it's weird that he was brought back after his family had passed, years into the future. So like that would even make me angrier if it was Dura. I need to figure out how did these people become Graveborn? So everybody's different. Like, I think the people of the Bantus Empire have the Bantus artifact, whatever that was called. So they're different. But not everybody came back that way. Remember the journal we read from Merlin the First in our archives? Dura has no grudge with Misarti. Yes! Which is weird, because I can almost guarantee she has no beef with Misarti because Misarti never like came in. You know, she always wanted to keep. Well, is Misarti a man or woman? I don't even know. But whoever it is, Misarti's been staying in their own lane, and Dura likes that. She's like, okay, as long as all the humans believe in me, I don't care. That's how I feel. Okay, what are they saying? It's something scary, isn't it?
Battle cries, curses, screams of despair. These are not sounds of the world we know. Even the temple elders cannot decipher any words or their meaning. Merlin, would you like to come with me and take a look? You solved the prophecy of the blood moon. Perhaps you can find clues we may have missed.
I think Dura either doesn't want to mess with the original timeline, which is why she allows people to die, with the exception of her chosen Merlin. That's a possibility, but I think it's so suspicious. Like, so that Dura is not the Dura from the future, it's the Dura from the past. But, like, isn't it weird? Like, because she's not the Dura from the future. That's the Dura from the past, meaning she doesn't know that Perseus has to die. It's like she let Perseus die so that the hunting goddess would fall. And then after he died, and then she was begging Dura for help, she was just like, no, I can't do that. Isn't that weird? If she didn't know what the future was like. And then why are we her chosen? Like, I don't know. And why do we have amnesia? Like, that's another thing that we completely glossed over, that we have amnesia, right? So why? Who could make me lose my memories? Either myself or maybe Dura. Like, don't all the pieces fall into place that Dura wants her power, she wants her followers? And why does she have like these ultra buff celestials that everybody loves? You know what I mean? Like, there's so much that doesn't make sense with Dura. The only reason that Miss Artie didn't get killed off is because Miss Artie was like, you know what, you do your own thing. Just let me have my wilders. I am Merlin after all. Who's more reliable than me?
I'm coming too. I've never been there, and if it's something bothering Entendre, then of course I can't just stand by and watch.
All right. Now that you know, no use trying to talk you out of coming. Let's go, Merlin.
I want Entendra's hair, but brown. Following the location provided by Entendre, you use your magic to teleport the group into Grim Rift Vale. But the sight that awaits you is nothing like what you imagined. What is it? I thought I had to die to find something so out of the ordinary. You have me kissing the ground, sanctuary. The scene before you leaves you astonished. A swamp shrouded in the thick mist, cut off from the outside world, the cliff plunging into the unfathomable depth. The Grimrift Vale that Entendre told you of is actually the sealed grounds from 10,000 years ago. The landscape here remains almost unchanged. Still, you can distinctly sense the chaotic magic permeating the air, even tinged with a hint of evil? Wow, he looks cool. I actually like him. He got nice marks on his face. The skin tone is great. He looks cool.
Be at ease, Zandrock. This is Merlin, the mage who aided us with the Blood Moon prophecy.
So it was her. Did the elders invite her because of the aberrations?
Look, we need to let Merlin investigate the area. It's her first time in the Grimrift Vale.
Entendre just completely said, no but. I've been here before. It's different from what I remember.
You've been here before? Even Entendre has only been here a few times.
Mad mage, are you confessing to trespassing into the Forbidden Land?
Yeah. It's not what it seems. Let me explain. So this happened. You share the tale of the sealed grounds. The Tree of Life, Arcadian Rift, the 3 sealing wedges, and the being imprisoned at its depths, a being that surpasses even the gods.
Arcadian Rift. I can't believe such a being is sealed down there.
Goodness gracious. What do you think it looks like? Do you think we'll find it here?
I haven't seen it myself. My intuition tells me that it's a bad idea. It could be the source of the echoes. It leaves me questioning, what is Dura doing then? Because she promised in the past that she would seal up, she would fight Seraphiel, which we ended up doing as Merlin, which is weird, right? And then she also promised that this place would be okay too, but this place is evil now? Like, Dura, please, are you gonna do what you said? Like, can I share a link where you shown how you get Gala? Yes, please, Fanger. Can you drop it in chat? If the bot bans you, it's okay. I have powers. I will unban you. I haven't seen it myself. My intuition tells me that's a bad idea. It could be the source of the echoes. Echo, I never will let go. Echo. Thank you, because I kind of need it. So we'll do that. It's adorable. I love it. So we'll do that as soon as I'm done with this conversation right here, so that I don't forget him, the Minotaur of the Temple of Seers. Honestly, I don't really like centaurs, minotaurs, anything like that. I don't really like, but he kind of like does good. Like if I had to see a centaur, then that's okay.
How can you prove this, mage?
Like it's just suspicious to me that Dura didn't do what she said she was gonna do. Either of the two things that she said she was gonna do. Your eyes are turned to Arcadian Rift, and finally it dawns on you. Although millennia has passed, the Rift seal has not been restored. Your memory isn't the best, but you clearly remember Dura assuring you that after your returning to the future, she would repair the seal. Why didn't she keep her promise? Did something happen here at the sealed grounds after you left? Exactly. It's weird. Like, we're giving Dura the benefit of the doubt in here. Like, obviously, they're trying to push us in the direction that Dura is good and something happened, right? But I don't know. It feels like Dura... Like, I don't know. To be honest, I don't think they could make me like Dura. I don't know. They have to pull a 180. Like, a real 180. Because, like, they tried to get me to hate Morgan and Mabby. And it just simply didn't work. I love Morgan too much. I love her too much. And meow. Welcome in, Lemon. I request access to investigate. Let's take a look around first. Look around, look around. How lucky we are to be alive right now. I request access to investigate because we don't want to step on toes.
Do you stake your life on her behalf?
I mean, she was already exiled. Like, what can you do?
Me too.
Then she
You didn't even need to say that. You just put your life on the line for no reason. Satrana.
Don't bother trying to cover your ears. Those voices will pierce your mind anyway.
It's not something we've not seen before. We've seen that exactly at South Lauren.
Ready yourselves and follow me.
It would have been funny if he said, ready your hooves. Did he say that? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't actually remember what he said. Ready your hooves would have been hilarious, though. You draw near the portal gate, and a torrent of voices surges forth, striking your mind until the temple throbs with pain. Fortunately, you're able to maintain your focus.
Enter. Reach. The legendary.
Leave. Go to a new. Settle down.
Those are two different voices.
No one. Everything. New beginning.
That's kind of suspicious. That kind of freaks me out a little bit. All right, you gotta run. It was fun for watching for a bit. Well, I appreciate you coming in. Don't forget to check out the Entendre skin in the red. You're right. Oh my gosh, I need to do that. Like, I need to do that because I told myself I would do that. And I told myself I would also get the gala hat, but here we are. Hold on. I literally have to lock in and remember to do that. No one. You never heard these echoes before. Yet even in the fragments, you can barely make out. You still sense the confusion and helplessness within their words. You hold your breath and listen. Finally, from the chaotic torrent, you grasp a familiar thread.
Rules of life?
That's the third one. Oh, that's the hunting goddess.
Never pray to another god.
That's Merlin. You know these voices. You've heard them before. They ring so sharp and clear, it feels as though you once stood before those who spoke them. They spring forth from an age-old war, a war that once stained moon and soil alike with blood, carving an indelible mark into your memory. I don't think I've ever seen that word. You resolve to listen further, to test your own suspicions, until at last a name resounds, one you can never forget. Gala. Oh, yes. Not even I have played this part of the story yet. The event blocked it ended hours ago. Oh, it's just Azora.
I intrude upon my sanctuary. Why must you interfere with what's between me and Perseus?
Wake up. You're too focused on the voices. But tell us what you heard.
The hunting goddess fell here. They're all voices from the past.
From the past?
Ah, dun 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 dun. You recount to the others your fateful clash with the hunting goddess. Undoubtedly, some voices come from the battles you fought.
These are the ancient sealed grounds. Shouldn't everything be sealed? Why are echoes still haunting this place?
Could it be because of Merlin? The sounds only started growing louder after she deciphered the Blood Moon prophecy.
Well, don't say that in front of him. He doesn't like us, remember? There was no portal here. It could be related to the portal.
Merlin, you need to be careful.
I'll use magic to test it out. I've time traveled. I'm not scared.
We're counting on you.
Let's go. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. Okay, let me go back over here. I believe it was... Where is it? Wait. They don't love you like I love you. It was fun. Enemies respawn every 30 minutes from light areas to fight. Wish the enemies dropped gold. This game is demanding more of it from me upgrading. You know, that's interesting because I actually stopped upgrading things because I realized it was taking a lot of money to like upgrade all these charms and stuff. So I stopped upgrading the charms because I need that money for outfits. And getting 10th place is crazy. Congrats. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Where is it? Michael's, is YouTube not updating again? I don't know why this happens. Check the Entendre skin in the Velvet Voucher store. Entendre skin in the Velvet Voucher. So I guess we go into... No, we don't go into the Emporium. We should have all the stores in one location. Why is it in multiple locations? This is why I get overwhelmed sometimes. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. And you saw all those pop-ups. Like, goodness gracious. Velvet store. Entendre. Wait. Velvet Voucher store. I'm just gonna click all of these. I still like this black version of the outfit. I think it's good. Entendre. I actually want to look at the Chimera skin. I feel like I've already seen this before, but Chimera is like amazing. I love Chimera. Oh, these are different face. Oh, but I can't afford them, so. Oddly enough, that doesn't look as good as I thought it would. I think it looks better in the little picture than it does on me. What about this one? I like the softer eyes. And hi, Theo, how you doing? I'm trying to find this Entendre skin, but I actually don't see it. So what I'm going to do is just, like, Google it. I'm going to look it up. Entendre AFK Journey skin. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oddly enough, it's not on the wiki, and I forgot how terrible the wiki is. The wiki is just not up to date where it needs to be. This Vala skin, though, this Vala skin that popped up is cute. I don't know why Vala appeared on there. Entendre. Wait, can't we just... I have an idea. Why don't we just look at our Entendre? Because we have her, right? So can't we just look at, like... can we go over to the resonating hall and then click on Entendre separately? And then shouldn't the skin appear here? Yes. Okay, yeah, she looked good. She looked good. Okay, let's look at the details. I love these gold bangles. I think that's a nice touch. What is going on over here? The gold vibes. Actually, this really reminds me of like a flapper dress, but like not really a flapper dress. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of flapper, like flapper inspired. And what's her original? Oh yeah, if I had this, I would definitely put this on her. Her ears changed too. I love how it makes her eyes really pop. What is happening? Did she had a whole eye different color change thing. She changed so much I couldn't even English. But yeah, her eyes are definitely noticeably different. I do like that pop. I think that's pretty cool. Overall, I really do like the contrast. It looks like party wear. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, and I mean party, not like raise the roof, raise the roof. I mean like a parade, like Mardi Gras type thing. But like Mardi Gras, not actual Mardi Gras, but like Mardi Gras, like Princess and the Frog. You know what I mean? Like the essence, you know what I mean? Like the Hollywood version. And thank you so much for the hydrate, the stretch, and the Rudolph. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Thank you. Welcome in. And let's figure out how to, before we continue with this quest, let's figure out how to get the gala. So it's the gathering circle. Hold on. Stop. I have to go step by step or I'll get lost. So let's go over here because I was right. And hi, Roni. How you doing? Woo! Welcome in, Wolf. So I actually was right that we needed to go to that circle spot. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait. So here. And I have that memory that I knew where it was after I had saw it once. So I'm actually a little bit impressed with myself. Okay. Okay, this is not the right spot. Like I don't know what happened. It didn't teleport me to the right spot. Gathering circle. Over here. And thank you so much for the cupcakes. I think they were cupcakes. Okay, and then now we go up here, right? I'm literally watching the YouTube video to see how they did it. Life ain't nothing but a fever dream. You're a lowly villain. You're a terrible liar. And then they just went in here. And then they went up here. Oh. Hold on, let me pause this video because something's happening over here. You find yourself back at the bed the Wildborn prepared for you when you were acting as the hunting goddess. It's as clean and soft as before, not a speck of dust in sight. Someone must have been tending to it, keeping it just as you left it. Then you spot a small doll by the bedside, looking exactly like young Gala. Next to the doll is a high pile of scrolls. Dear Master Rebecca, it's been 50 days since you left. Oh, our tribe is slowly recovering from the aftermath of the fallen goddess and the war. Thanks to Merlin and Morgan's help, I've made some progress with my magic, but there's still a long way to go before I can catch up to you, of course. After Azora's fall, Corden suggested throwing away the bed prepared for the goddess, but I insisted on keeping it. It was where you rested. I won't let anyone change a thing in that room, not even a single flower. Also, I made 2 dolls of us. Whenever I see them together, it feels like you're right here beside me. I can't wait for the day we see each other again. It's been 73 days since you left. I'm getting better at magic. Merlin and Morgan say that if I stay committed, I'll soon be able to handle things on my own. Even so, I still feel you're so far ahead of me. when will I be able to start learning temporal magic? Maybe then I'll have a chance to see you again. I could use the power left behind by the fallen goddess. You haven't been gone for long, but I already miss you so much. I hope you're doing well in the future. I'll be leaving the tribe soon. Oh, according to Merlin, the other gods around the world are showing signs of corruption. Are they really, or is it just what Dura is saying? Okay. To prevent them from endangering mortals, they must be dealt with quickly. As the god of harvest is still at large, Merlin has decided that Morgan will hold down the fort while she and I set out to take down the gods. Be assured that I'll give it my all to protect my tribe and the world you saved. Before I leave, please allow me to take your doll with me. With it by my side, it feels as though you're supporting me from the future. As for the Gala doll, I'll leave it on your bed in the great tree house so that when you'll return, you'll see me waiting for you. No words. I'm a little bit teary. You can even check the collection Book of Heroes to see the details and outfits of heroes you don't own them. Thank you, Wilden. That's it, the scrolls too. Go, Coolody Man. Yeah! Oh man, I'm kind of like, oh. Gala is so precious. We love Gala. The scrolls bear Gala's delicate handwriting, each stroke filled with affection for you. The doll lies there quietly, watching you with gentle, admiring eyes. For a moment, it feels as if young Gala is here again, trailing closely by your side. Even though you haven't been apart from Gala for long, you find yourself missing her just as deeply. Since Gala carries your doll with her, why not keep the doll with you? That way, even across the span of time and space, it feels as if you're never apart. We're gonna wear that right now. I'm just saying, I'm feeling kind of emotional. I'm sorry, Ludovic, move! Actually, I don't even have Ludovic on my head anymore. Oh, it kind of works with the hair accessory. Let me actually remove it without the hair accessory. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I kind of like it with the hair accessory, so it's like she's peeking out. It's kind of cute. Hope you're faring well and have a blessed day. Now back to doing things. I hope you're doing wonderful too, Wolf. And I'm doing amazing. My weekend was pretty good. Hard not to believe Seraphil was a jerk with armies of minions for an entire game week. Yeah, he was kind of diabolical. I am not sad that Seraphil's gone. Ooh, I love puzzles. Give me puzzles all day, every day. Okay, so we have to switch this rotation thingamajiggy again, because it will be impossible if we don't. So let's figure it out. This has to be over here. And then flip this. Okay. Easy! I actually like that puzzle. It requires a little bit of brain work, but it's not terrible. Did I just jump in? I think I was kind of focused on the wrong thing. Again, because I completely forgot. Like, I wasn't even looking when Lygos got evaporated. The vortex hurls you inside, shaking it off. You see the Arcadian rift unchanged. The portal still stands, but Antandra and her companions have vanished. A strange intuition tells you that you've probably crossed over once again. Not again! I just got back! Great, there are a few people I want to see. Regardless of the current situation, for now, you can only explore the valley floor thoroughly, especially that peculiar portal. The portal mirrors the one from your time. Antandra and Zatrana's voices seep through, faint and hollow. However, no matter how you call, they do not answer. Your magic reaches out, revealing a fierce temporal power akin to the spell Dura wove to return you after the fall of the hunting goddess. The chaotic magic swirling around confirms your suspicion. You have returned to a time after the fall of the hunting goddess. You try to reactivate the portal and return to your original timeline, but it does not work. With no other choice, you leave the valley's depths. Perhaps once you return to the surface, all answers will reveal themselves. You use teleportation magic to leave the depths of the Arcadian rift. Arcadia will always remind me of the women in Jack and the Cuckoo Clock Heart. Her name was Acacia, I'm pretty sure. which has a very similar flow. I know it doesn't seem like that, but to me, it's very similar. I love the nose and antlers. Thank you. They were redeemed. I just need to jump. What do you mean jump? Where are you going?
You from Halia? What are you doing here?
You don't recognize me? You're a wildborn, right? Don't jump.
No, it's not what you think. This is the way to Utopia.
Utopia? Who's telling you that? With villains like the fallen gods as bad as Seraphil, who needs hypogeans and hypophemes? The battle was huge. Exactly. For a whole week? Sir, too much. You're doing too much. What's Utopia? You mean the rift?
They say that Utopia is a beautiful land.
Seeing that, it reminds me of the song, if you still feel hunger at the end of hunger, then don't get hungry because of your constant desire. You are always in pain and suffering. Where is my soul? Probably in my heart or my brain. Science will overcome it in my desired utopia. And that song does not end happy. Like, I'ma spoil it. It does not end happy. So, like, whenever I see the word utopia, I'm like, are we wishing for something that doesn't exist? Like, that is not possible.
Once you're there, no one oppresses you. Everyone can finally live how they want to live.
Okay. Who told you that? Like, where did you get that info? Is someone oppressing you? Hey, are you okay?
The others, the Wildborn, they all say.
So they say, at least for me anyway. I remember doing choir in grade school. That's so cool. I did not. I kind of wish I did, though.
I must go.
Why? No. Let me take you back to Rathwood Grove.
Rathwood Grove? No. I can't.
Before the words even fully leave his mouth, the Wildborn staggers a few steps and collapses unconscious. After examining him, you find he isn't injured. His weak constitution plus chaotic magic around him must have caused him to collapse. Though the youth had other designs before he fell, he cannot be left here. He needs care and rest, and you must learn where fate has cast you. After a moment's thought, you cast a teleportation spell, transporting the boy outside Rathwood Grove. Get help. I don't really fit because over here it's like grassy land and not... Why is he angry? Why are they angry? Feels different from before. I need to get him taken care of first. A Halion! Don't tell me we're beefing. We shouldn't be beefing.
What are you doing here, Halion? Wait, is that Johan? Did you knock him out?
Thank goodness you know him. I'll leave him in your care. I didn't touch him.
Me? Stop joking.
Why not?
This guy is from Meyerhold. It's a place full of useless people who were expelled from Rathwood Grove.
My issue with the Wildborn is that now I'm remembering why I had an issue with them before, because I actually love Wildborn. However, I also remember that they were, needlessly casting away people, which is kind of ridiculous, and it's weird that they fell into that again.
Take him back to Meyerhold. He's no concern of ours.
Is there tension between you all? Wait, you don't recognize me? I'm not sure I know what's going on.
You're strange, and you need to stop snooping around.
I'll snoop if I want to snoop, okay?
If you don't leave right away, I'll stop being nice.
You think you can win in a fight against me?
Wait.
Gala! Is it really you? Fan, you're dismissed. Good thing you saved him. And you are... A woman in priestly garb stares wide-eyed at you. There's something about her presence that feels oddly familiar. Your gaze falls upon the band at her neck. An old handkerchief, edges worn, yet kept spotless and clean. You recall how you once used a similar handkerchief to wipe Gala's face. Gala, are you... Before she speaks, she steps forward, wonder in her eyes, she's pointing, and gently prods your face as if to prove you aren't a dream. like a child afraid to mar a treasure. Her furred fingertip brushes your face, then recoils at once as if struck by lightning. Hey, why are you poking me? Yes, it's me. Did you think I was a ghost?
I don't believe it.
Her voice is spot on. Whoever is doing her adult voice is exactly how I would imagine Gala to sound.
Master. If you're truly Master, let me see your hand.
Which one? Okay, here. What are you going to do? I'm going to say this specific. I would actually say okay here, but what are you going to do reminds me of Oogie Boogie. Gala gently and reverently cradles your hand. You think you see tears glistening in her eyes as she lowers her head. And bites your hand. That's diabolical.
Master, you once swore that we would meet again beneath the light of the blood moon. It has been 13 full years since you left.
13.
I feared I would have to wait decades more for your return.
You tricked me! Pretending. Ah, that hurts so much. It's been 13 years? I'm gonna say it's been 13 years?
Seems like a lifetime. There is so much I wish to tell you. But when did
And hey, Lennox, how you doing? And thank you so much for the raid. I'm sorry, I just noticed. How was stream? How you doing? Were you working more on your game? Or were you playing the other game? I feel like I've seen you play a game recently. Where is it? Was it Where Winds Meet? Or were you doing something, a secret third thing? So this is what happened. You recount your journey in detail, the echoes from the future, the strange temporal gate at the valve's depths. You played Where Winds Meet today. Yeah, ooh, I'm spot on. How did it go? Did you enjoy it? I actually downloaded it. I'm going to try to play it. Did some weeklies in Girls Frontline 2 as well. Chill Gaming Day. Nice. We love to hear it. Ooh, that looks beautifully made. I think so. I think I remember liking the graphics. But I only played literally half a minute of that game. I mean, to be fair, it might have been 10 minutes. But it just wasn't for me.
a portal appeared at the bottom of the Arcadian Rift?
Did Dura repair the seal? What exactly is Utopia? Oh!
Oh, that.
Gala, you're scaring me. What's wrong? You can tell me.
This isn't the place to speak, Master. Please take Johann back to Meyerhold. I will explain soon.
Okay.
Wildborn tribe isn't the same as it once was. For your safety, do not reveal your identity just yet.
I'm good at disguising myself. Few people recognize me.
Of course, Herd Master.
What did I even say? I don't even remember what I said. I'm good at disguising myself. LOL. I added NPCs and dialogue UI to the game last week. Pretty stoked about it. I know. I saw you doing some stuff. To be honest, I don't know what you're cooking when you're cooking it, but I like looking at it. So I kind of saw, but it was just words on a screen to me. I was like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool.
Come with me.
13 years, she's grown up. Absolutely. I'm trying to think about how old she is, but at the same time, I don't think we ever knew how old she was. I think there was guesses. Do we say 6? Was she 6? Was she 7? I'm kind of remembering something when the others were being offered. So I would suspect that she's 19 or 20 now. You're gonna pass out. Have a wonderful day and have a good one. Kettle lady. Where did that come from? Is it because of my laughing? Do I sound like that? I appreciate you. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Have a good day. Thank you so much for the raid. Wow, I like this design. It feels very it feels extremely out of place compared to all the other Wildborn we've seen. I don't think she looks anything like the Wildborn we've seen so far. Actually, she looks kind of like a VTuber. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I do. I cook everything in my okay. To be fair, I boil the water and then I make everything with boiled water essentially from the kettle. Or, you know, it's not like I'm directly cooking the noodles in the kettle. That'd be savage. K-pop Demon Hunters is the best movie I've seen this year. I would say it's probably the best movie I've seen this year. To be honest, I haven't watched that many movies this year, so I think K-pop Demon Hunters might be one of the only movies I saw this year. That's a lot more reasonable. Yeah. But I cook everything with my kettle. Like, I think I'll do everything with my kettle. If it can be have boiled water, it's probably in my kettle. Or like a double boil with my kettle. Like, instead of using like a stovetop to boil one pot of water, I'll just use water. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a microwave, so I use everything with the kettle. Gala and Johan?
Hey, Johan, wake up! What's going on? He's completely out of it. It doesn't look like he's been beaten up.
He's right. He just needs rest.
Are you a healer? Thank you for helping him.
She sounds extremely familiar. I don't know who she is though. Hey, Rebecca, can you fix my PC? I bet. Let me get my kettle. Literally. You know what? I that would be hilarious if I could do that. And I did fix my sister's Switch. So imagine if I just bust out my kettle instead of like, you know, I'm actually thinking about how practical it is. Could I do that? Because you do need to heat up things like on your phone, but at the same time, to do that with water would be diabolical. But at the same time, wouldn't it work? It'd be kind of weird, but it would work, right? Because if your device is fully powered off, that's why you don't want water, so that it doesn't short circuit. But if there's no electricity, then the water is fine. So yeah, it's risky, but I think it could work. Because if normally I use like a hot air, like, what is it called, blow dryer, to weaken the adhesive, but in a pinch. And I have run my doll's hair through hot water from the kettle, because you're supposed to boil their head so that it pops off easier, and you can remove the hair that way, or you can reset the hair as well. Don't forget to do the crossover story before it ends. It gets funny. Okay, good to know. She calls out to several nearby wildborn, and together they carry him away. It is only when he groans from pain that she allows herself a sigh of relief.
Did you know that Johan secretly went to the sealed grounds? He was about to jump into the Arcadian Rift. This mage saved him. He went looking for this so-called utopia? This idiot! I told him it was superstitious nonsense.
What exactly is utopia?
A rumor, nothing else.
Well, tell me the rumor.
Recently, there's been a rumor spreading among
Okay, good.
the wildborn that the path to utopia lies within the Arcadian Rift. They say that in utopia there are no beasts to fear, no schemes or bullying, a haven where all creatures might live and work in peace.
No one knows who started the rumor, but it's been going around for a while now. Some bold souls ventured into the rift, but none...
Imagine if there was really utopia, and the people who ventured over there didn't die, and they just actually are in utopia. That would be kind of hilarious.
You people hadn't dragged Gala all over the place, these rumors would have been cleared up long ago.
So she's from Meyerhold. Us people dragged her where?
Aren't you from the council?
No.
Gala hasn't been among the wildborn for years. Your lot kidnapped her. She'd only just returned home. Are you here to ask her to leave again?
No, I just came to see her. You don't understand. Gala, please help me explain.
Talaya, I'll introduce her to you properly later. For now, please grant us a moment of privacy. We have not seen each other in years. You understand how rare, how precious such a reunion between friends can be.
Okay, like, I just cannot get over the fact that she does not look at all like the other Wildborn. I'm not used to, she looks really more wilder like than Moeller. Like, I know that their ancestors are not the same, although I thought they were, but now that I'm looking at it, she looks a lot like a Wildborn. Not Wildborn, Wilder.
All right. I will go check on Johan. If he comes to, I'll smack him back under. Running off like that? He's lucky he's alive.
I mean, don't smack him. He wanted to find Utopia. She flings her coat over her shoulder and storms off.
After you left, the Wildborn have changed a great deal. Where do I begin?
You've changed a lot. Who's the girl with the antlers? What's going on the Arcadia Rift?
Children grow fast. Had you been here to witness it, you would not find yourself so astonished now.
Gala, did you just kind of throw shade at me? She was like, because you weren't here, you didn't see it.
If only you'd seen the stone tablet that tracked my height.
Oh.
Shortly after you left, new marks were carved into it nearly every day.
You've become more cheerful.
Because I promised you I wouldn't cry. Though it was sometimes hard to hold back. But if you didn't see it, it didn't count.
Oh. I've returned from ads as well. Well, welcome back.
Even I've managed to learn a hint of Morgan's silver tongue.
I can tell. Who's the girl with the antlers?
She's my friend, Talia. Johan is her younger brother.
Okay, I guess then sibling, beef. You made friends? That's great.
Yes. It took some time. But you're still my first friend. And the truest still. That's what I think, at least.
What's going on with the Arcadian Rift?
You should remember that the seal at the Arcadian Rift was placed by the gods. Among those we know, only one person can repair it.
Mm-hmm. And what happened?
Actually, her suggestion that we maintain the current state.
That's real suspicious.
I brought the subject up to her many times.
Many times?
Her explanation was... Merlin? The Arcadian Rift hasn't been sealed yet. You promised Master you would. Why are you not keeping your promise? I have my own reasons, Gala.
That's not enough.
You know where magic comes from. Magic is innate. Indeed. For mortals, magic is innate. Yet tell me, where did that gift first spring from? When the hunting goddess fell, vast divine power bled into our world. Those with the gift could sense it, draw it within, until at last they learned to wield it. If we let things remain as they are, more will awaken as mages. Much like you.
Uh-huh.
Me? Not only that, but it also allows everyone to wield more powerful magic. To preserve the balance between mortals and gods, magic is indispensable.
Okay, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt because I low-key am a hater. Like, I think I've been a hater. Let's kind of refresh. Let's refresh. We like Merlin the First. We like Merlin the First. We like her. We like her. Okay.
This is the only way we can safeguard the peace that she fought.
Oh, come on. Don't use mine. Okay, let's fix it. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt.
Do you like the life you have now?
I feel like she's a little bit manipulative there. Like, oh, remember Rebecca? You like her, right? Well, this is the way to keep her dreams fulfilled. Do you like your life now? Well, everything will change if we fix or change things.
All right. But when Master comes back, you have to tell her everything. We can't have Master unhappy. I will. Are you still going to the Skyfall altar tonight to wait for her? Yes, because she promised me she would return. As years passed, things unfolded as Merlin predicted, and wild-born children with magical talent began to be born. And throughout that period, the Arcadian Rift remained undisturbed, so I did not speak of it again.
Interesting. You test your magic and find it stronger than before. It seems Dura's words prove true. Still, a strange unease gnaws at you. If it were that simple, why did Dura vow to repair the seal in the first place? Where are Morgan and Merlin now?
Actually, I haven't been able to contact them for a long time.
I know this is entirely irrelevant, but I actually like her posture right now. Because remember what I was saying with Lennon and Mabby, when you bend your arms a little bit, it actually makes it so much more photogenic. And here, Gala is a prime example of how just bending your arm a little bit increases the beauty of the whole thing. It makes it so much better. This is a prime example.
They said they were heading to the far side of
She has a bend at the elbow and a bend at the wrist, and I think it's beautiful. She even has a bend at her knuckle.
Born in the Halions. After that, they vanished without a trace. After hearing the rumors about Utopia, I've been trying to contact Merlin, but I haven't succeeded.
Could something have happened? I feel like they're hiding something. Well, I gotta go. Have a good one. Well, thank you. I appreciate you staying as long as you have, and I hope you find several other amazing movies, either this or next year. I feel like they're hiding something. Could something have happened? I honestly feel like they're hiding something, to be honest. Not Morgan. I feel like Morgan is pretty chill and he's pretty good. He's on Dura's side no matter what, though. I'm gonna say, could something have happened?
Feel the same way. Merlin. She is not like Morgan, whose every mood is written plain on his face.
That's kind of funny, but I'm glad you're catching it.
I cannot shake the thought. Did she conceal some truth about sealing the Arcadian Rift? Yet, it's not my place to doubt her.
Gaslight girl boss just waiting for proof of Dura's gatekeeping. I know! I'm really trying hard to give her the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, I'm already against her. Dura is carrying some baggage. I'm just glad we weren't left in the dark about her fall like arena. But we personally talk in Journey. I want to know more about her brother, Ani. That is a good point too. But Dura as a character is just, it has me like upset. I don't know what to say. Like, she's suspicious. She's suspicious.
After all, you're Merlin, and she's Merlin too. Because of you, I'm willing to trust her.
She's still like, on one hand, like, I'm really glad that she values and treasures our memories together. At the same time, though, just because I'm Merlin doesn't mean that everybody with a Merlin title is good. That's like saying, oh, you're king. That means all kings are good. You know what I mean? And we saw how that worked in history. Surely there are good kings, but then there are crazy kings too, like Nero and King Henry VIII. You know, like, they're not good people. I'm surely there was some good kings. I don't know, like, I guess like King David. I don't know. But, like, no, Merlin is a title. Not everybody with that title is good. Some are good, for sure, and some are going to be bad. So, Gala, do not trust her because we have the same title. Let's think of another plan. The time portal can't be left alone.
Yes, I agree. You said before you were drawn in while trying to sense the time portal. If the divine seal can't be restored, I can at least help you deal with that portal and keep it from tainting your world any further. I need to do some research first. Luckily, Merlin left plenty of scrolls and notes here. Even Morgan's messy scribbles might come in handy.
Morgan's still catching strays. You really grown, as expected of my emissary.
If I hadn't grown this much at least, how could I have surprised you when you finally came back?
That's true.
Also, I just returned here as well. Now that I have the time, I can uncover the truth behind the rumors of this utopia. You should take this chance to wander Meyerhold. After so many years, it has grown far different from when you first arrived.
13 years. It doesn't really sound that long, but, you know, I guess, let's just see. Whoa, where can I find that much wheat?
What's the matter? Why does everyone look so troubled?
It's all Corden's fault.
What did Corden do?
Another of his warriors just came by. Hunting's been poor lately, and now Meyerhold has to send more wheat to Rathwood Grove.
That's rough.
He still wants more wheat?
He says the warriors are risking their lives during the hunts, so they deserve more. That's their idea of fairness, apparently.
Okay.
How did things go in Rathwood Grove, Gala? Did Corden listen to you?
Just like before. He's stubborn.
That old fool. Even you can't reason with him. Gala, you're the High Priestess.
It's weird that we have the title High Priestess, because Priestess would require some sort of deity, right? So like before it was the hunting goddess. That's Modra. She was the high priestess for the hunting goddess. But who is Gala the high priestess for? And I know that she has beef with all gods in general except for Dora. It's just weird. It's weird. It's suspicious. What happened over the years? Are internal issues that bad?
Let me explain. Ever since the hunting goddess perished, the wilds have run amok. The beasts breed unchecked, fiercer than before, and the hunters can no longer maintain the balance.
Interesting.
In the war against the Halions, our young warriors suffered heavy casualties, and the newer generation has not yet matured. What Corden said
That's true. I guess he did lose a lot.
was the truth.
Okay.
Fortunately, many of the Wildborn can survive solely on wheat.
I wouldn't want them to live just on wheat. So people, we can be like vegetarian and stuff. But like a lion, I would never try to make a lion go without meat. That's ridiculous. They need it to grow well. Wheat will not do that for them.
We may not be suitable,
They're not cows.
but we are still useful to the Wildborn. Corden thinks we are nothing but cowards.
Poor him.
Some mighty warriors they are. Think they're better than us until their bellies are empty and they come begging us, weaklings, for a scrap of bread.
Let him have it, him.
Since ancient times, the priestesses have read the signs for the Wildborn and guided our tribe's path. But Corden has proclaimed our goddess dead and
True.
the craft obsolete. Now the priestesses can only live with us.
Well, it's weird because like, who are the priestesses serving? Like, it's kind of weird, right?
He was once the strongest of us all, but there's not much left of the man he was.
That's terrible. So we gotta get rid of Corden. Just kidding. Just kidding. I actually like Corden. I want him to like wake up. Is that why you all came to Meyerhold? Why didn't Modra do something? I worry for Modra, but we're just gonna ask.
She's been dead for years.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Even if she were here, she couldn't have saved our standing. The truth is, our goddess is gone. But that doesn't mean our work is over. There's still magic in the world. There's still a way for me to serve the Wildborn.
Could it be First Merlin, aka Dura, is secretive after her brother's fall? Is he okay and the one we met, or is there a new death deity? That's like I don't even know, but I kind of thought about that because remember when Azora went to the Arcadian Rift at first and they said that the god of death is gone, or like they didn't say like gone, like the way I said it implied that he died, but the way they said it made it seem like he was like just somewhere else, like a different location, like on vacation or something. But if he did die and they need to replace him, then that would make Dura even shadier. Because she's like, oh, okay, well the god of death is gone, so why not replace him with my brother? See? You know, like I don't know what is the word, like nepotism. You know, just a shoe-in for the position.
Talk about something else for now. You know more of the world than most. Have you, by any chance, heard talk of Utopia?
Yeah, I've heard of it. This is what happens when the priestesses aren't allowed to define the future. Rumors like these will start to spread. Give anyone a mouth, and they'll give you a problem. And problems breed like flies on manure. Next thing you know, you're dealing with a whole heap bigger than you started with.
All right, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Can we get back on topic?
All right, Utopia. The younglings mentioned it. It seems that they saw it on a piece of paper. The Wildborn don't use paper much. The rumors must have come from outside. Either the Halions or the mages. You should talk to them.
A scroll from the Halions. Things like that are stored where the priestesses live. Master, let's go look over there.
So Rathwood Grove are where warriors live. That hurts. Just bear it a little longer. And then the weak people live in Meyerhold. Where are the herbs?
Master, please wait a moment while I tend to these wounded.
You think I'm gonna let you just do it by yourself? No, I'll help you too. How did these people get hurt? Let me help as well.
Thank you, Master. You're still so kind to us.
Of course, I love you guys. I'll survive thanks to you. I'm pretty sure that even when we were here last time, this exact character model we saved last time. Again? Is it actually the same guy? He's basically the father of hypogeans because he made them out of jealousy of his sister's followers. But then what happened? Okay, that guy. That's a good point. That's a good point. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out, I guess. Oh, and good afternoon. Shame it's taking me this long to wake up. Well, good afternoon. I'm happy that you did wake up.
Thanks, friend. You're a mage, ain't you? All the mages I've met are good people.
Oh, there's a familiar cadence to this warrior's voice. You search your memories. And then it clicks. You've met him before. 13 years ago, you saved a desperate warrior named Hoof from killing himself. He didn't recognize you because of the disguise. Seeing that the warrior's injuries have been stabilized, a priestess approaches Gala and you.
Gala, and you, esteemed mage. On behalf of these warriors, please accept our deepest gratitude. It was nothing. We're actually here to inquire about...
If they're both priestesses, why does Gala's outfit have so much more pizzazz than her outfit, which seems more in line with what Antandra normally wears? Isn't this like a slightly like different version of Antandra's outfit? Like it feels really Antandra-y, but like a little bit more elevated, a little bit. Like not even elevated, I don't even think that's the right word, but it feels more like ornate, I guess. You and Gala lay out your speculations about the origin of this so-called utopia.
Utopia lies far from here. Those papers must have been left behind by the Arcane Council when they lived here. They were the only ones from the outside.
I wish our savior was still around.
That's me!
Then nobody would go looking for utopia.
What does this have to do with her? Who is she?
You don't know? She's the hero of the Wildborn.
Yay!
13 years ago, she killed the fallen goddess and saved the Wildborn. She even saved my life once.
It's twice now. Really? I've never heard this before. I'm gonna say it's twice now.
No, you must not know your numbers. It's okay. Priestesses can teach you. Why don't you ask Gala for help? You're a mage and you ain't heard Gala's tales of the hero. Down in Meyerhold, she wore them stories out. Folks heard them so much it's a wonder their ears didn't fall off.
Yours did. Just kidding. Your antler fell off. It's different.
All right, you can stop. Gala, no matter how deeply Cordon's hostility runs, he cannot forbid us from speaking of the hero. Those are facts. Those in Meyerhold who carry the memories...
So Cordon's actively trying to erase me. Yes, thinking about it, I'd abandoned my moniker. Got me shaking my head. LOL. And hi, Angelo.
You should take heart. Although Cordon has already driven Nazric away,
What?
he cannot possibly do the same to you.
Why did what? Why did Cordon drive Nazric away?
When I returned, I heard that Nazric could no longer stomach Cordon's actions. He left alone years ago and severed all ties with the Wildborn.
That's wild. Coming from him? Because wasn't Nazric all like, I'll do anything for my tribe? Even, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was so gung-ho about the Wildborn.
God, if his spear were still around, we could try to find him. But he left nothing behind.
Everyone is wondering, if he's reformed and on our side, could peaceful coexistence with hypogeans like Kulu be possible? Or things still sour? Such mystery. I trust Anin more than Dura, and I don't even know him.
once said that he would aim his spear at all the enemies of the Wildborn. Yet now some within the tribe consider each other enemies.
Which is weird. Like, I get that that's what Corden grew up with, and then technically he did lose a boy, so, like, he's grieving. Like, he's grieving, but, like... So he's falling back into old habits, which makes sense, it's just not right.
He refused to spill the blood of his kin, and so he chose exile.
Pity. I was actually hoping he'd become the next chief.
Corden would not like hearing that.
I don't care. I'm too old to take Corden down myself, but he's gone soft with age, too. Mark my words. Someone younger will step up.
Gala!
Time for new blood.
Hey yo, Stone Cold. Welcome back.
On to what I originally came here for. Merlin and Morgan actually left a bunch of their old records right here for anyone to study. Are they still around? I've only ever read the magic lessons, but the other parts might have something about Utopia. Someone else has gone in.
The more I look at Gala, the more I think she's like a chinchilla. Like, I can't get over the feeling. Oops.
All the mage's things are still here. They're stored in that house.
I accidentally skipped dialogue, but it's okay. You two leaf through a mountain of scrolls. Most of it consists of Merlin's records. Morgan left only a few pages. Even as dusk approaches, no mention of Utopia could be found. I know. Like, he did just lose his daughter, so I want to give him a little bit of grace, but 13 years? So 13 years is a short amount of time for grieving. But 13 years is a long time to oppress people. You know what I mean? So, like, he can grieve, and I want him to grieve and work through that. However, the way he's going about it is entirely wrong. And he's just like, oh, well, the hunting goddess isn't here anymore. Blah, 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 blah. So only hunters matter. Which is exactly what he kind of trained his daughter in. And no doubt he's thinking about her. And hello, Jesse. Welcome in. How's your rank in Phasmo? Morgan barely kept these organized. They left behind so many scrolls.
I knew that if I wanted to be their apprentice and learn powerful magic, I had to be willing to leave the Wildborn behind and journey with them across the realm. Merlin believed the fall of the gods would make magic bloom in more people. So I asked her if we could leave behind a little guidance for Wildborn children who wish to learn magic in the future. A foundation, like the one they built for me. It turns out, it was more than just a little guidance.
Good, at least. At least that's good.
I viewed all the scrolls that remain largely intact. None contain any recorded mention of Utopia.
And you know what? Unironically, I think if I got into a fight with Corden and suplexed him a little bit, just like a little bit, not enough to hurt him, I think he would actually, like, take it to heart. You know, like, I think he would actually be like, you know what? You're right. I let my anger get the best of me. And then he'd chill out a little bit. I'm sorry, I've been on Helldivers 2 a lot today. Okay, nice. How are those games going? I've actually never played. I don't even know what kind of game that is. What is it about? What's the gameplay like? What's the genre?
Perhaps the answers lie within those tattered pages. Let me see if I can make sense of them. We may yet discover something.
Yes! Oh, wait. It's this one that's really easy to solve because it's so small. If you still feel hunger at the end of hunger, then don't get hungry because of your... It's one of those easy ones. Immediately cannot solve it. Where is my soul? Probably in my... Okay, so this is 4. This is it 4 vertically? How strange. So wait, can it fit even up here? How strange. This is 3 horizontally. Interesting. Okay, and then this is 4. And then this is 5. Okay. And then this is... I think... Wait, can I put something right there? Okay, so okay. So this is actually an L, like sideways. It's a 3x1. This is a 3, right? No, that's a 5. This is a 3. Okay. Science will over. And there's no 1. So I feel like it has to be like here. No. Because then that... Wait, what? Wait, because... Is it 3? So we need 4 parts, right? These parts don't actually line up well, so it's kind of tricking me. Where is my soul? Probably in my heart or my brain. What on earth? Like, I don't know. That kind of puzzle was kind of weird, and it makes me a little bit uncomfortable because, like, this one didn't even cover all of this section. It covered just 3 at the bottom. Like, I don't know. It felt kind of weird. Your soldiers fighting against bugs, bots, and aliens to liberate planets and to fight for managed democracy. Interesting. Observations. I vaguely recall trekking for months. Wait, who's reading this? I don't even know. Along the forest paths far to the north of the continent, where streams meet the sea, a distant mountain range rose before me. Nestled within the mountains was a dense forest, crisscrossed by numerous streams. Large beasts were scarce. Many creatures lived peacefully, feeding on the plants. And hello, Scully! The forest was often shrouded in twilight, and light dim and ethereal. Among the waters stood a towering tree, its canopy like nightfall, dotted with fireflies sparkling like stars. It is far from here, unfortunately, or this place would be perfect for the Wildborn and the Haliens to settle in peace. Those seeking a new life, unwilling to choose between blood and war, could also build their homes there. Surrounded by deep shadowed groves, beings of different cultures and races could coexist, a truly unparalleled utopia. The middle section contains a few lines of insequential notes. 1 second, 1 second. The Easter egg involves Corden. Are we gonna suplex him? I want to. Just kidding. I kind of want to a little bit. I feel like that would set him straight. Like not to hurt him, just to like, help him process a little bit better. This is a battle that accidentally happens at the falls for the title Easter egg. It's awkward and funny. The middle section contains a few lines of insequential notes. The Arcadian Rift radiates immense magical power. If harnessed correctly, it may help me achieve my ideals, your ideas. Okay. Where to go and where to return? These are the questions mortals spend their lives pursuing. The answers lie in my hands. Yet I do not fully understand the question. Much remains unfinished. Okay, achieve my ideals. Okay, Dura. Alright, I see you.
One mentions utopia. The text also mentions the Arcadian Rift. Do you think someone saw these fragments and that's how the misunderstanding started?
I'm just saying, if it turns out Dura is evil, I will be celebrating. I don't know, Pixen. All my suspicions would have been proven right at once. I care more about the forest mentioned. What a crude misunderstanding. People need to write more clearly.
According to the text, the utopia everyone believes in does exist. It's just that the Arcadian Rift doesn't lead there.
Reading Merlin's account of a forest shrouded in twilight and glow among the trees reminds you of the dark forest and the lucent tree. The dark forest belongs to the Wilders, but their origins are lost to time. From where did their ancestors emerge 10 millennia ago? You glance at the Wildborn nearby. You once thought they were Mauler's ancestors, but a new thought occurs. Could a thread connect them to the Wilders instead? That's That's exactly what we were talking about. That's exactly what we were talking about. Because I thought that the Wilders were Wilders and Maulers. What I thought it was. Remember, if you look back at the first stream that I did of Thorns of Devotion, I accidentally hit the mic. I'm sorry. I feel like I hit you. But originally, I thought that it was like the weak Maulers or the weak Wildborn would be cast out and would be the Wilders. And then the strong Wildborn grew up to be the Maulers and obsessed with like strength and power. Because even in the future, they're still like that. They're getting rid of the weak, that kind of thing. Because that's exactly what happened to Sora and Nalsa, right? So I'm glad that I'm being proven right. Because last time people were saying that they were not related to the Maulers. I mean to the Wilders. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm wrong. But I guess I was right. Didn't that like? Well, thank you, Sakura. You tell Gala about the future Dark Forest and give her its general location.
It does sound like
Where Halion, but no, Wilders are still not next to the.
where people could live free.
Okay.
It's a shame it's so far away. At least we found the source of the rumors. Making this public will put this utopia nonsense.
Wait, how would they not be related? Because
Prevent another mishap like
just what I was told. Because I thought they were, and I thought that was like a given with the name like Wildborn. But then somebody said they weren't. I forgot who said that. But I'm glad we're like directly mentioning it.
I'll go find Talia right away and have her gather everyone in Meyerhold to announce what we've discovered.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Sakura. But then somebody said no. And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Well, now they are related. So I'm guessing it's like what I said. Like, what actually separates them as a species? I have no idea. Like, if I'm going to be honest, I do think my theory, I still think what I thought before, which was that Wildborn are the same as Mauler and Wilder, but the weak ones were pushed out and they became Wilders, more focused on like magic and learning, all of that, while Maulers were more obsessed with like being strong and hunting. Doesn't matter how you do it, you just gotta beat them. You just gotta be strong. And if not, you get cold. Is she that influential? Talia, what was her name? Talia? Is she that influential?
Don't be fooled by her brash demeanor. She's actually the strongest warrior in Meyerhold.
But like, that's actually not impressive to me because the weakest people are here. So she's like the strongest of the weak people, right?
Johan couldn't handle the hunt, but Talia, she's a natural. Corden offered her a place in
Oh,
the
interesting.
grove among his hunters, but she turned him down.
So she's a real one.
She planted her feet, looked him right in the eye, and said, "Your heart's harder than my blade, you stone-brained
Ooh.
Wherever Johan goes, I go."
And that's her brother, right? So like, hands off. Now we think about it, Wilder's magic forest theme, Mauler's brute force beastly theme. That's a good point. I'm just happy one of my theories was confirmed. And honestly, if Dura turns out to be evil, I'm gonna be like, that's my biggest theory. That's my biggest theory. Takes 2 shovels to push over. What does that mean? It might be Wilders are cast out by the Wildborn. They did flee to the dark forest to avoid war. That's a good point, Wilden. Sakura, oh no, did you make it this far in the story yet? Sakura, oh! My theory is that Morgan might ascend to the god of death. That's a possibility. But doesn't Dura have a brother? Because I'm actually inclined to believe what Wilden said, that Dura has a brother and then he ascends. Because I'm already suspicious of Dura. I don't like Dura, okay? Never have, never will. Just kidding. To be fair, I liked Merlin the first until it was revealed that she was Dura. I was just like, you looking kind of shady. Because I have beef with her. And I have... okay, we're not going to get into it because I already talked about it before. But... Shovel. Shove. Oh! My bad, Dime. My bad. My brain just skipped the letters. I looked at SH and then VE and I was like shovel. Shovel. But it's shove. Shove. Isn't shovel the same? Look, I'm looking at it again. Oh, it's the L. It's the L. It's the L. I theorize that Morgan wouldn't be the original god of death, but rather someone taking his throne. That's a possibility. I don't know. I don't think so. Because Morgan is more obsessed with Dura than power. He doesn't care. He just wants to serve. Not serve, but like, I don't know. I get the vibe that he just wants to be with Dura. Take this out. Time! Time! Why does that fit so well? Yeah, she's a real one. Oh! I literally said that! I literally said that. She's a real one. I literally, like, that's exactly what I said.
In some ways, she reminds me of you. Perhaps that's why we became friends.
Oh.
You see, 13 years ago, I couldn't understand why the hunting goddess couldn't let go of Perseus, even in death. I asked Merlin a lot about this.
Sakura, my theory is that Morgan would die for Merlin. Like, he's in love with her. And then Dura's just like, everybody worship me. That's my thing. But he's also very suspiciously good at necromancy. Yes, that's true. That's true. Oh, that's a good point. Sakura, I didn't even put that together.
She said it was love. I still can't fully understand what the hunting goddess felt, but I think I'm starting to grasp the feeling of wanting someone to see the real you, and the longing for a reunion.
I do not want to discover the meaning of love in AFK Journey. This better not be the plot twist. Because I really didn't like, what's that anime called? Was it Violet Evergreen? Where the whole concept was like, I want to like send letters to understand love. And I don't know. Like, I was not a Violet Evergreen fan. It's beautiful anime. It's very beautiful. But it was just so like, ugh. Pouring another one out for Perseus. Perseus needs all of them because bro should not have died. In so many ways, in so many capacities, he shouldn't have died. And hello, Russell. How you doing? I watched Free Run after Violet Evergreen. It scratched that itch very well. I'm glad to hear it. And hi, Russell. Never watched it help. Personally, I was not a big fan of Violet Evergreen. It's very beautiful, but it's too nothing happening. I was screaming the entire time, like, why aren't the mages healing Perseus? My thing was, why didn't Azura tell them to stop? Like, she should have literally put her foot down and told the Wildborn, stop. Like, I control you. I'll kill you myself. Kind of. Melancholy? What about melancholy? And Russell, what do you mean? Everyone is left with Dura fallen into multiple relics to use for your hero team in... Oops. That kind of disappeared, that message. Russell. Oh my gosh! No! Oh man, oh man. No, native. I'm actually gonna follow native so that they know that I'm on their side. The anime Violet Evergreen. Oh, I guess maybe. I don't know. It was just too, like, boring.
Merlin said this feeling is also
Hiya.
love, just not the same kind the hunting goddess held for Perseus.
Never watched the anime though. It was not for me. What is not boring? I feel like a lot of things are not boring. Like the Gray Man AFK Journey. Like, I think a majority of things are not boring. Like, I think I can find, like, action in almost everything. But Violet Evergreen, and I guess maybe, like, boring is not the right word. It's just not for me. Because, I don't know, the idea of exploring emotions and understanding love and all of that stuff is just not for me. It just feels too, I don't know, like, focused in the mind in, like, a almost like philosophical kind of way. Yeah, it's just, it was not for me. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Like, they're seeking to, like, I guess, like, the word is philosophical. Like, it's too philosophical for me. What is for me? I think a lot of things are. I like things that are, like, high intensity. I like things that are emotional, but, like, not in a super, like, philosophical kind of way. Like, Carolina. Like, I feel like the whole story with Carolina, Callan, and, kind of Ludovic at the same time, I feel like it was really compelling, personally. But in Journey, Dura is returned or has an alternate fate, so Evil Fire would be the big twist characters for fans for either Journey or Arena. That's the twist I need. I need it to happen.
Told me that you haven't really grown up until you can feel love, comprehend its depths, and offer it to someone else.
I disagree with that whole topic. I don't think you need to feel love, comprehend its depth, and offer it to someone else. Because love comes in so many forms, and this is implying a romantic love. Like, it's implying romance. And I don't like that because there are several people in life who do not feel romantic love and whose life is not affected by not feeling that. Like, it's invalidating their experience. So I don't agree with Dura. Not there. And I don't like that she told that to Gala. You can find meaning in your own life through your friends and family. Like, it's totally normal. Typo meant Dura over Fire. Oh, Evil Dura would be the big twist. Oh, yeah. Don't force affection. Yeah.
I'm still a novice in this regard. I've been going on and on, haven't I, Master? Right. Let's, focus on finding Talia.
And thank you, Senwit.
We need to dispel that utopia rumor.
If Dura became evil, what becomes of Celestials in our current time? No, I think they're already evil. I don't think Dura is gonna fall like that. I think she's already evil. You know what I mean? Like, she's already evil because she was actively out there smiling when Perseus died. I cannot get over that. She was literally smiling when Perseus died and then flexing her power and stuff. Like, oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, she's always been fake. I don't think she's gonna fall. I don't think she's gonna turn evil. I think she's already evil, masquerading as a good person. Wasn't she smiling at Azora? Yes, but she smiled directly after Perseus died. You know, everybody else was like, oh my gosh, Perseus. And then Azora is immediately having like this mental breakdown and she smiles. Still, it's suspicious. Like, if your best friend got murdered in front of you and your enemy is grieving a lot, you should be grieving too. You know what I mean? Like, your friend had just passed. I think it's because she found Azora's weakness. But we already knew that Azora loved Perseus. That's not like something they just discovered. They should have prioritized getting Perseus, who was like dying on the battlefield. I just don't like Dura. I just don't like Dura. I just don't like it. And there's already so many things that I dislike about her. Like, remember Forestrel? Like, even before that, I was actually chill with Merlin before I figured out, because I already had beef with Dura. If you remember all my other streams, because I've been streaming AFK Journey for like weeks and weeks, who is Dura? The goddess of life. And she's also disguised as Merlin the First in this story. So I've been a hater of Dura ever since the Forestro thing, where he's like, tell me what crime I committed, and we're just like, existing. Bye, get sealed. We did not explain to him, and he's like, I just like, I've done nothing wrong. What crime have I committed? And we couldn't even tell her. We couldn't even tell him. We had no answer. We literally just sealed him because Dura said to. And like, there were so many times when Dura has just been a little bit shady. In my opinion. You've had beef with Morgan the entire time. What did he do? I think Perseus should have lived. He should have lived. If anybody in that moment, because so Azora, first and foremost, should have said to the other Wildborn, don't kill him. He's mine. Basically. She should have said that. But then we should have been more forceful with him. Get off the field right now. Knock him out. It wouldn't have taken that much. If I'm being honest, he was basically a walking corpse. We should have knocked him out and dragged him back. Then, on top of all that, couldn't we have done like healing magic? I don't know. Like I feel like there could have been so many outs for him, yet no one took it. And I get why he didn't take it. He was stubborn, but Azora or Merlin should have stepped in, or us, to be honest. Like we should have stepped in as well. That man has been on here, but he always has something sassy to clock you. To be fair, yeah. And I want to think about how they LOL.
All right, Talia. Johan has suffered enough. We bring news. Our research has uncovered the source of the Utopia rumors.
Really? Okay, so where did they come from?
It's from one of Merlin's journals. An entry mentions a place called the Dark Forest. Merlin called it a utopia, and someone must have believed that was the name. But the Arcadian Rift doesn't lead there. The misunderstanding happened because Merlin later wrote about the rift in the same journal, and the readers mistakenly linked them together.
Like, dude, it's fine. Your girlfriend told me some things she didn't tell you. You're gonna live. LOL. Literally, Sakura.
Could you gather everyone and share this news with them? That way, no one will attempt to enter the rift anymore. The Dark Forest.
In the north. Does that path lead through the Widowmaker's lair?
Yes, that's the only way north.
Then we need to watch our words. Anyone desperate enough to enter the rift would be mad enough to pick a fight with the Widowmaker over the rumor of this utopia.
You know, the Widowmaker is very interesting because there's a mining device that's also called the Widowmaker. But that's like its casual name. It's not its real name. Back in like the gold rush, there was a mining tool that was made. And basically what it would do would be to crack the ceiling above you to try to see if there was gold inside the rocks above you. But like, you know, if you're mining above you, there's a problem, right? There's like rocks and debris that can fall on you. That's why it was called the Widowmaker. But that's not the name of the actual device. I forgot what the name of the actual device was. Its nickname is Widowmaker. You're an interesting and funny person. I appreciate you, Sakura.
Think about it. A rift to nowhere is far more dangerous than any beast. If someone's reckless enough to value a dream over their life, there's no line they won't cross.
True. Still better than going to the rift. We can bend the truth a bit. No, bending the truth is the whole issue.
Not ideal. We'll think of something. But it's getting late now, and we might not be able to gather everyone. How about you two rest in the camp first? One night shouldn't make much difference. Johan, come here. You're not off the hook yet.
Save me, Gala. Your sister is scarier than the rift, Johan. So from now on, don't go running off based on rumors, okay? Well, Master Mage, I'll guide you to where we can rest.
Is she your friend? Why do you call her master?
It's a secret.
Promise not to tell.
Interesting.
Gathering everyone? You were listening all the way from over here? First, sir, you got bionic ears, which I believe it. Your ears are probably huge. But second, why are you so nosy? Gala and Tilla prepare a comfortable tent for you, a place where you can rest in peace. Oh, that sounds kind of fairy. Just like 13 years ago, you fall asleep beneath the moonlight and the hum of insects. In your dreams, you see Merlin's figure fading away, and a rift glows with an unsettling light. When you wake, night still hangs heavy, and the morning sun has yet to rise. There's a light in the distance. Is someone else up early? But, as you know, it's time. It's time. Making Christmas. It's time to give them something fun to talk about for years to come. Tender lumplings. Oh, actually, I think I unbanned the wrong person. I think this ban was somebody else. Hold on, let me actually see. Tender lumplings everywhere. Life's no fun without a good scare. Come with us and you will see. This our town of Halloween. In this town, we call home. Oh, actually, no. The person I wanted to ban, I unbanned, and the person who I didn't want banned, I don't think they actually got banned. So I'm actually gonna re-ban the person that I unbanned. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-da-dum ba-dum bum. Taylor kind of sounds like Vanny a bit. Is that it? Because I knew her voice was familiar. I just didn't know why. Like, I don't know what made it sound familiar to me, but it did sound familiar. And thank you so much for the rose. This town of Halloween. Okay, I don't actually know who to raid to. I don't know. It's always hard because no one is ever streaming AFK Journey. It's kind of terrible, but it's kind of funny at the same time. Cause like I want more people to play this game, but at the same time, like it's kind of funny that I'm the only one. It reminds me of Tigger. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is that I'm the only one. What does it feel like anytime I let you in? What does it feel like? I can give you everything. We can't fix it if we never face it. Let the past be the past till it's weightless. We can be free. We can't fix it if we never face it. Let the past be the past till it's weightless. We can be free. There will come a poet whose weapon is his word. He will slay you with his tongue. Ole, ole, oh Lord. Ole, 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 oh Lord. He will slay you with his tongue. Ole, ole, oh Lord. So we are going to be raiding out to Lorinogi, who is playing Mabinogi, which is a game we're going to be playing on Wednesday. We're going to be like commercing on Wednesday. So thank you so much for coming, for being here. I appreciate you so much. And I hope you enjoyed the story. It's actually kind of heating up in AFK Journey, but I think I need to chill out next week because I was a little bit too anti-Dura today. I want to focus on the good parts, like the good parts. I do like that how Dura is being written. I think it's kind of a cool, like it's giving way for a twist that would be so satisfying. So I'm actually excited about it, even though I hate Dura. Well, maybe I don't hate her. I still needs to be determined. But yes, have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Love you guys and stay sweet. Bye. Those who have seen your